Hey guys, and welcome back to Star Fox Adventures. In the last episode, we went and rescued Prince Tricky and tried to abandon the planet. Now, we're gonna go and try to see how we can cure the Queen Earthwalker. She apparently needs a specific type of white grub tubs, which apparently Prince Tricky said that it healed him when he was sick, so we're gonna go and try to hunt those for his mom.
No, he just said that his mom made him eat it when he was sick.
Yeah, you're right.
So we're gonna feed her and hopefully it'll work, and if not, well, we could try to leave the planet again, I guess.
And if not, then Tricky's gonna rub it in his mom's face for the rest of her life.
Yep.
The grub tubs, literally, just like,
See, Mom, I knew you were lying.
Son, I'm dying.
I gotta say, one of the things I hate the most about this game, it seems like, is the hitboxes for collecting things. Like, there is no give. You have to fucking just be right on it looks like.
You're right, for most items.
Okay, Tricky, you stay here. I'll go search down there. But I need to help my mom.
Stay here!
My mom!
Hurry up.
Alright, what did I fucking say? Look, you have a worse voice than I do, so we don't need to use the ladder. So it's actually faster to just drop off the side and break our limbs than to go down the ladder.
How come Tricky's fucking undeveloped baby bones don't shatter from that height, but yours do? Stupid.
We have a health meter, that's why. Prince Tricky only has a hunger meter.
No.
You can't see this.
Well, I can't see the letter C, which is unfortunate.
Don't you fucking dare use the C-stick here.
The game will crash if you try, by the way.
Oh, okay, I see. Understandable.
Yeah, I'm joking, but...
Oh, you are? I didn't know.
We came down this well, because we're trying to find the grub tubs. But before we do, we need to do a bit of puzzle solving. So that's how we drain the water.
Blow it away.
You just kind of blow it away, I guess. I see that there's a grate in the background in case somebody tries to comment on that.
Oh, okay.
Like, actually, Yoshi. No, I saw. But we actually need the staff upgrade. That little platform with the C button we were joking about, like, it actually basically spoiled what the next ability is.
I do think this is a pretty cool ability. It's too bad it's only in those places with those pads.
Yeah. The rocket boost is really cool. Using the staff in a, like, creative and magical way, you can kind of, like, propel yourself upwards, but you can only do it specifically in those platforms. I remember in Conker's Bad Fur Day, they had a joke where when you stand on top of the B button, everything was context sensitive. And so, like, he would always pull out an item for whatever situation he needed, like a cartoon. They kind of like that trope, outside of just Conker, though.
Well, it was basically commenting on what this is, only in that it was a joke.
Yeah, here they're just playing it straight. So, now that we have our rocket jump, we actually don't need it for this room. What we actually need it for is in the other room, but that was just an easy way to get some fuel cells. This will always bother me, the bomb spore thing, because this takes too long.
You're supposed to walk with them. They guide you to the next location.
Cool, but also dumb. So,
And I'm lying, but...
That was the Falco guide coming in. Yeah, you know, I wish that would happen. You messed up, and then, like, you know how, like, Professor Oak, if you try to use a thing in like, an item in an area you're not supposed to, it'll be like, Oak's words echoes in your head, and it's like, you can't do that right now. I wish the same thing would happen for Fox, but with Falco.
Or like Max in Bomberman Generation, get a grip.
But, like, with Falco here, like, Falco's words echo in your head. Hey, what are you, stupid?
You're dumb.
Yeah, have you ever considered that stupid?
You're not smart, Fox.
Or he just laughs at you. Falco's laugh echoes in your head.
So now that we solved that, we're one step closer to the location, but first we gotta talk to a funny character.
This idiot.
Thinking of entering the Lord Sanctum without a lantern to light your way? You must be as mad as me! Go and see the shopkeeper!
Insane people know they're insane.
Right price.
I hope you found that very quirky and pleasant. Your silence says yes, so yeah, he is a great character.
Oh,
What do you think that laughter would sound like in Dino Talk? Hark, 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 hark.
I honestly, knowing this game, Greg cost your dinosaur laughter! Like, that's how it would be. They would just say it. So, the worst part is, like, I was actually at the shopkeeper earlier, but I didn't buy the lantern. You wanna know why I didn't buy it? When I had the chance, in the back of my mind, I was like, there's an area later where I need to buy the lantern, but I don't think it's this one.
Oh, smooth move.
Yeah, I'm a genius, I know. You'll learn as we keep going through this that I'm actually a Star Fox Adventures master.
Next, buy something for my grandson.
Hey, Slippy, should I? Sure?
Yeah, whatever, Fox!
Your voice is worse than I remember.
I know, right? Isn't it terrible?
You pay this much.
So we have to go in a separate room to actually buy the fireflies, because the firefly lantern doesn't come with any fireflies. Also, it always fades to black when he's gonna reach for it. As if he's gonna crush it.
Ah, a lantern to light your way! Good. Yes, very good. Good, good, excellent.
By the way, I don't recommend actually buying any fireflies.
God, the way it grows is so unsettling.
And even though he's right next to it, he's just gonna get hit. Why is this common? Why is it possible for me to beat the crap out of the NPCs without even trying? The reason why I say don't buy any is because there's 3 right here.
And also, weirdly, you don't get the ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba cutscene when you buy them, but you do here.
That is also correct.
And, oh god,
Nearly drowned real quick.
I'm diverting from myself.
So this is what it's like to see your soul up close.
Stick my fucking snooter right in the lake.
So I have 2 extra fireflies, I guess, but I ended up losing 20 scarabs over it. If you saw very quickly when I descended the ladder, one of the grub tubs was on screen for a second, but I missed it.
You fool.
I know. I should die.
Eh.
This is what we use our fireflies for, because we have to get these little guys.
I guess they wanted to do something like when it goes da-na-na-na, but they did like 20 more notes.
Yeah, you know how that's just like quick and cute? Where it's just like, hey, you got this thing! Here, it's just overly long, goofy animation on top of song that will get on your nerves.
Hang on a sec, look at this thing. I got a new thing I want you to see.
Yeah, I know what it was when I looked at it. Now that we have one of the white grub tubs, we actually need to get 6 in order to consider this to be a success. Because when you get all 6, you'll hear a little music chime that'll be like, hey, you did it, stupid. By the way, there's a lot of these giant red mushrooms. Their spores will always hurt you, but they always take like a little bit of damage. I don't know why that's common, none of the characters ever like address them. And it's just kind of annoying because there are some ladders where like you can't avoid those and you just kind of get hurt because of it.
Out of all the things on Dinosaur Planet, that's the one thing nobody's surprised by. Yeah, giant angry mushrooms, why not?
Yeah, it happens, you know.
It's fine, I mean we have a store that none of us can access, so who cares?
Peppy, you have any information on this? Oh, what? This right here. Yeah, what?
Oh, mushrooms, yeah, I remember college.
And, what?
Giant angry mushroom? Yeah, what about it? It's there.
Yeah, I know, Steve.
Peppy's described as being, now that he's older, like, as the general advisor of the group, as well as now he's into making maps. That's the one I missed, by the way. So we're gonna speed this up, and Fox is gonna take a leaping jump into the ground.
That's the ground?
Yes.
It looks like a pit.
Yeah, well, we were actually here earlier when we had the fireflies. See, the thing was, another thing that I missed because it was dark and I didn't see it, even though I had the firefly, was that this is actually an area you need to plant a bomb spore into. So the area where I found the first white grub tub do this, on the off chance that you're gonna play this game. Not you, Jacob, I mean the audience.
Yeah. I'm not playing this game.
Yoshi forbids you from playing it.
Hey, first of all, I'm not allowed. I think that's the main reason. I secretly want to play this game and I think it looks super cool, but Yoshi has fucking made it against the law.
It's true, I do that. So, we blow that up so that way we can actually cross over here, because that's where the last two of the grub tubs are. And now that you heard that doodle-doodle-doodle, we're ready to go. But I want to get some bomb spores real quick, but Rare said, why do you want spores, you idiot?
Oh, cool.
Back with the Queen Earthwalker, now we can feed these to her.
Sticks it up her nose.
We got 6, but we fed her 1. Good enough.
For saving my son and for saving me.
Okay, enough of the thanks. No, I need some help from you.
I got a bug in my ear.
Just tell me what's going on.
This is all the work of General Scale.
Yeah, stop thanking me and get on with it.
Tribe, a nasty bunch of
Sharpclaw.
pirates who always wanted to rule Dinosaur Planet. We have always been able to stop his attacks, but this time he somehow become stronger and defeated our army at the Krazoa Palace.
Right, a bad guy. But how did the planet get in such a mess?
Within the Krazoa Palace,
Because he's a bad guy,
the
Fox.
Force Point temples.
I'm listening.
This planet is rich with a
I'm
magical
listening now that this bug is off of my fucking pants.
It was just too loud.
It was critter crattering all over me.
Okay, that's a bit weird, but I understand.
You know, Fox, you don't have to comment everything with snark.
Is Fox voiced by an Englishman doing an American accent?
Yes.
Oh.
He was also the same voice actor for Saber.
At last,
It's just that
it
his
all
voice
makes
actor
sense.
just turned into Fox instead.
So, the bad guy takes the spell stones, your planet falls apart, and I've got to find the spell stones and bring them back to the Force Point Temple.
The text dialogue goes faster than the voices, by the way.
I don't know if I like how they do the text. I guess it's better than a big dialogue box obscuring the graphics and what have you.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining if they had stuck with the British accent for Fox, we'd have a fucking Shulk situation where he's like the one British Nintendo character.
Well, I mean, Wolf had an accent in 64 for no reason.
A little.
They exchanged.
Oh yeah.
I like how Fox protests, like, yeah, I don't want to take him because he could die.
Okay, but
He'll
if
get
you
killed.
mess up just
I will
once,
murder him.
I'll send you straight back to mommy.
Okay, yeah.
Good. Now,
I thought that said our spices have indicated.
Our spices indicate that you are very zesty, Fox.
Are you coming on to me, Miss Triceratops?
You look like turmeric.
Got it.
And then Tricky turns to Fox and says, Daddy! And then Fox runs.
Oh, Christ. I thought you were going to say you look like tumors.
Enough already. Can I just get on with it?
What was that
He
run?
runs after her to punch her in the face.
I like how she's like, yeah, this key could help. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks. Jesus.
I want to specifically kick Fox in the balls. Like, I don't want to punch him in the face. I don't want to kick his ass. I want to kick him square in his gonards.
Oh, another fun fact. Since we were talking about the voices, in Japanese, this game is still in English. They didn't dub over them.
Oh,
The English voices are literally the only language you can hear this game in.
the rush, I guess.
Yeah, I guess they didn't have enough time to redub them or anything. Climbing back up to the ladders and back into the dinosaur sewer.
Dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur, right, thank you.
Damn.
So here at the dinosaur, we're actually gonna change the water settings, because since we came through the other side, we can't swim against the current, but now that we switched it back, now we can. And I wanted to go on the rocket thing, but unfortunately I missed my cue. So Fox activates his super swim ability, and then we can finally climb onto the higher platform. But unfortunately, there was just crystals.
But not just crystal.
Several of them. I should also mention that Tricky tends to comment the most when Fox uses the rocket boost. Like, he'll always say, like, wow, or that's cool!
Where are we going?
And where are we going? That's very common. I think it's funny that he actually actively tries to get Tricky away from him. And not just like here, later on. The game is gonna try to portray it as like, man, what a great team. What a great, like, partnership they have. This is not Joel and Ellie, okay? This is Fox and Tricky.
Now that's a comparison.
I know that's extremely unfair to The Last of Us, because it'll never match this writing quality, but...
TheStrawhatNO have imprisoned me in this infernal cave. If you can bring me frost,
I wish he was talking out of his
I'll
snoot.
be strong enough to get myself out. Perhaps the young prince can help
So
me.
our new goal is to go and find the spell stones, because without that, this planet cannot be fixed. And the Queen sent us on our way to find this guy, actually, but he's currently trapped under ice.
Hang on, before we kill him, get into places.
He could just jump and break the ice with his noggin.
He doesn't have enough of the stupid alpine route. Which, actually, that's not even the mission. So, this is, basically an endless swarm of enemies. They're gonna keep respawning until you actually clear the objective. So there's a meter on the bottom for our mammoth friend. What we're supposed to do is hit that tree and grab these weeds by making Tricky use the find option to go and actually push the weeds towards the mammoth so that way he can have the strength to get out. Unfortunately, when I tried to make him grab the weeds later on, it expired before he actually started pushing them, so I start speeding this section up because it really is very monotonous.
So you can't pick them up, you have to have Tricky do it?
Yes, you cannot just hit him and then just go to the guy. Fox refuses to use his fingers because they're trying to make it so that, oh man, Fox is busy because he's got to fight all these guys, but they only attack you when your staff is out. If you just have it in your backpack, you don't get into fight mode. So if Fox really could just spend like 3 seconds grabbing them and just handing it to the guy, this mission would have been over in like 3 seconds.
Fox McCloud. My mother sent us to find you.
Now, I did beat this game as a kid. This feels like a puzzle I would have been stuck on forever, though. I'm amazed I got past it.
We're looking for a spell stone.
There is a way for you to actually get Fox to use his strafing option to push the weeds over there, but because of how random it is where the weeds are just constantly tumbling around, I didn't want to mess with that. I was like, Tricky, just do it, you idiot.
Yep, pizza chip.
I was a gatekeeper. He gave me an ultimatum.
Oh god, I hate gatekeepers.
To take the spell stone,
Man, that was a fucking great joke.
or he would destroy my tribe.
Put that one in the top 10 best of Jacob TheStrawhatNO compilation.
Someone please gatekeep me from comedy.
My daughter did
Add that one too.
this way. And so, to save the tribe, she opened the gateway herself. Scales did not destroy my tribe.
It looks like Scales is lip-syncing to his dialogue.
My daughter dishonored.
You know what annoys me about it? The mammoths are so big, and the sharp claws so aren't. You're telling me you can't just fall on any of them and you'll win? Like,
You can't just angle your head and gore them.
Will the spellstone's power
you are way bigger than Scales.
will open the gateway.
Your tusks are armored.
Now that the Queen's friend went ahead and opened the gate for us, using his magical opening gateway through space ability.
Slippy, over and
we have to go back to Thorntail Hollow now.
Fox, world map downloading. Scanners indicate that this is your current position.
I hate Peppy's voice.
And also, Casey told us.
I think it might
Fox,
help.
remember, trust your... I'm dying.
Helping you, Fox. Peppy,
I feel like
signing
you
off.
didn't say you missed a word there, and you need help.
Fox, if I could give you one piece of advice, please, please, smoke cigarettes.
I'm hanging up.
Get lung cancer, it's in.
So now that we have enough fuel cells, we can actually go to the dark ice mines. Tricky is actually going to go under the little hull of our ship, because I guess there's just a little Tricky designated area. Or I guess this is how the Star Fox guys are able to carry packages or something there.
It's like a little kennel.
I will say, I do think it's neat. We're not getting in the R-Wing to go back to the Great Fox in order to go here. We actually are getting in our R-Wing to go through the portal.
His voice almost went normal there. She will be able to help you!
Alright, so we have to get through 3 rings. This is going to be a little tough. By the way, I should mention that I'm only going to show the R-Wing sections of going to every planet part once. Every other time after that, I'm just going to cut it out because the R-Wing sections are great.
They look riveting.
It also looks like I'm not really caring and I'm just kind of crashing through everything. I'm not caring, I'll admit.
It amazes me that with such better graphical quality, it looks worse than Star Fox 64.
I know, right?
It's like, I know they were, like, I'm not gonna rag on the Rare guys, because I know they had rush time, and I know their game had to get reconverted, and they didn't have much time to work on this, but even, like, if you look at, like, early footage of the space shooting section, it didn't look great even there. It just looked, they just had 3 brown rocks, and it's just an R-Wing, like, moving up and down in place.
Oh, you missed the last one, Yoshi.
I know. I should get in an R-Wing and crash directly into a meteorite.
Reshoot this part. Though you did get the all-time high score.
You know what? At least give me that.
You know what? He missed that ring and he thought Jacob's gonna say something.
Well, I'll be honest. During recording, I'm like, I missed that one ring. Maybe Thorn, maybe Jacob will say something, but it's not a big deal. And then Jacob said something. And I was like, ooh, I knew it.
Well, you know what that means, Yoshi. You don't know what I'm thinking.
Fuck, that's right. Well, I know what Prince Tricky's thinking. Fine! That's great. Okay.
Fine!
I can't help but compare the name of this place to its actual surroundings. What?
Oh, you mean how it's surrounded by lava?
Yeah, it's called Dark Ice Mines. I'm seeing a lot of melted ice.
Well, I should tell you that it actually is an icy place. We just have to get out of the cave part first.
When ice gets dark, it turns into lava.
I'll believe you when I see it.
Here in Dark Ice Caverns, we're gonna try to actually find where the Spellstone is, as well as help the Mammoth tribe. Because the daughter had sacrificed herself, and of course the dad can't do anything because he's an idiot.
It's so easy to tell when you go into informative mode.
I try my best to balance the two, but sometimes it's like, I'll be honest, when I'm playing Star Fox Adventure, sometimes I actually don't know what's happening. But I'm solving puzzles and, like, killing stuff, and I'm just like, why am I here? Why am I talking to you? Why? Because there are other mini-games where you're going to get to that are good, and when we get to them, they also just kind of make me think, what am I doing? Why are we here? I don't hate this game. I'm just going to say that again.
I believe you, I guess.
It's hard to hate something that doesn't invite much opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like an infuriating, like, how dare they do this kind of game. It's more of like a, well, that happened, I guess, kind of game. That's the feeling I get when I'm playing it.
It just makes Assault look better. I really like Assault.
Star Fox Adventures Part 3. It's going to be titled Star Fox Assault.
Now that just get fucking confusing.
Well, see you guys in the mines as we're gonna try to find that spellstone, and maybe Fox will kick Tricky into the little magma down there.
Oh boy, now I'm excited for the next episode. You all better tune in. That's how you get fucking engagement on your next episode, boys. Dinosaurs and fire.
It should be cool, but it's somehow really not.
Somehow.
Well, you spoiled that we leave.
Actually, Fox did in part 2 when he was like, alright, let's get the money, let's get the fuck out of here.